see what happens here. Okay, I assume this is working. I just need to get myself over there. Just one sec. Okay, I need to flip this one up here. Okay, now looks more right. Sorry about the technical problems. It's always a bit difficult to flip my screen horizontally here when I do live streams, but it seems okay. Slightly this way. Yeah, we can begin. Welcome to this Monday afternoon. No, wait, sorry. I was about to say spring. Wow, my language. Not afternoon, not spring. What is it? Almost noon. Let's just say almost noon. I have just almost finished the rest of the book. That is the end page for the book about the dogs and the character called Bella. And you can just see here I have my plan where I sort of like have a very systematic way of going about finishing my pages, because if I don't have this system, it's all up in the air and my head is already quite messy, so I need to really have like a clear system. So here you can see that I have the spread number. So all in all we have 24 spreads. This column here is sketch, this column here is outline, this column is color and shadow. And as you can tell, I'm almost finished. I just need this one down here with the last shading in color. That's actually the end page. And yeah, it just feels more approachable when starting on a children's book. You have so many spreads, you have so many ideas, and this not only does it give you like an overview, but also it feels really nice. Like after a day of work, you can cross out something, so you feel that you have the result there in front of you. It's not like all up in your head. So that's kind of my system, and it has worked now for 3 children's books. So I think this is what works for me. Today, something new, something very exciting actually. I'm looking so much forward to it because here in March, I'm gonna be doing some sketches for a new children's book, a new project with a new writer also, whom I also met through a script writing school here in Copenhagen in Denmark. And it was through a workshop, and I must say that meeting people, putting yourself out there makes the whole difference. You can contact people through mails and social media. That actually happened last time with the dogs book. But just meeting greeting people, and just interacting with people is a whole different thing. But we're gonna work on this book together. And what I was thinking is that there's this character called Flo, F-L-O, Flo. and she is in her room, so I figured a nice way to start out, easy on this book, is to make some items for her interior. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make just 10 squares here, and in each square I'm gonna put an object. So this would give me something to for her room, and it's just nice to have these squares. So I said to myself, okay, 10 squares I'm gonna fill out with objects. I already cheated a bit from forehand, but that doesn't mean that you can't always develop a bit. I have a sausage here and have a whale. So yeah, the sausage is something I saw in the children's room. Apparently something that people make, like fake sausages, but I mean people do weird things. Also like things for kids to play with in the kitchen. Hello to Erikas. And maybe to enhance that this is not a real sausage, you could just put a teddy bear behind it. That was one. I just realized now that when watching, I can see the live stream here on a second screen, and I realized that it looks mirror-sided from where I look up things. So it must look kind of crazy for you guys. Oh my god. What is going on? Let me just see what happens if I go like this. Yeah, okay. I need to move again. Oh wait, now it's upside down. Oh my god. I am an idiot at these things. Okay, I think just, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna draw from here and then maybe flip the page in the end so you can see. Okay, let's go the whale. And this could either be a toy or it could also be, as I was thinking, in a frame. I'm gonna soft off the edges here a bit. I could go under the water here. And then for a thing like a hanger, of a seagull. I'm gonna switch again. And worried about the feathers, back feathers here. The beak of a seagull, can't remember right now. Just gonna make it more flat. Has a weird perspective to it, which I kind of like, but I might also elaborate on this one. I was thinking of something else. Yes, I was thinking about some crayons or pens, in fact. And a scissor could be also nice to have there. So it's a character, I think I remember that it's a girl who is in 2nd grade. These objects here are kind of just made up, but also some of the objects are, of course, just things we have here at home. But my kids don't go to school yet, so I maybe need to do a bit more of research of what 2nd graders have. And but my idea is with this character also that she likes to do paper airplanes, because there's a turning point in the story where I don't want to spoil it, but it has something to do with flying. So it could be that she's like the kind of girl who does a lot of things in paper. That was my idea. So just kind of paper lying around. The paper here is a bit too big for the scissor. Never mind. Never mind. So what would she have? I remember now that I have some friends who has this huge roll of paper. That would be kind of fun to have. She makes so many airplanes that she needs a roll. yes, another thing, she should have a nice and kind. That's interesting. I mean, that I'm really happy about that actually, because I don't know, that's just a funny thing to say about a line, that they look kind. Kind lines. That's a thanks a lot. I don't know if second graders still do like role playing games with teddy bears and dolls and stuff like that, but maybe she just kept it. She kept it even though she doesn't play with it anymore. She just was kind of fond about it. Okay, last one. Yeah, I know, these kind of glass balls here that you can shake and something appears. Quite easy to draw, but the question is if I should put something in them. Not too sure. Maybe they're just something shaped lying down here, and I could just put them on a, maybe they're on a shelf. Could be on a shelf. Maybe on the window shelf, like and then you have the curtains here. And the last thing I want to do is an airplane. Let me just see if I can draw one from memory. I'm very bad at making airplanes myself, but the reason that I got the idea is that my wife's nephew is very fond of making airplanes, so he's been making airplanes for about 3 years each day and collecting them. And so he was very kind to donate this is like 10% of what he donated to us. And the reason for that was that he needed more place in his boxes for Lego. So my idea is to bring these airplanes into play somehow in the book. Yeah, and kids don't have flowers in their rooms, I think. What about a carpet? I'm just gonna draw in a carpet up here. Carpets are always nice to draw in kids' rooms because it's just a block and then colorful pattern. See if I can bring in a bit of color. I'm actually finished now, but I just want to color in this one. That was the whole Air Force, you're right. And he also, not only airplanes, he also did a shield and he did I think it was an axe, and I mean airplanes in so many different shapes that I've never seen something like it, and it's just incredible. And then they were also working on a paper airplane that was 3 meters long. which I didn't get to see, but maybe I'll get to see it one day. With the carpet. Oh, just also the beak of the gull. Do I have yellow? I don't have yellow. Okay. Just a bit of orange will do. And then the red mark there. I've started to delve more and more into colors, and it's not so mystical to me anymore. It's still mystical, but I'm more brave now, I think, and I try to test something out and then kind of reflect and analyze a bit. Now I have been using a couple of things in terms of colors for the children's books on the covers, and try to think about mainly the tonality of things, but also play a bit around with symbols and connecting things. So a font of the cover, for instance, could have a relation to the character's clothing, and I try to think about also harmony in colors versus like not harmony. I'm quite fond of, I kind of like